shadows lurk, you're my guiding star. Cutting through the darkness, no matter how far. Side by side, what we face, we embrace. Soul to soul, intertwined in our space. Fight the fears that come at night. Half-life sisters in the light, we unite. We're the sirens, in the silence we roar. Bound by blood that's thicker than war. In the chaos, we find peace, we're the storm. Half-life sisters, fearless, we're reborn. United pulses in the cosmic fray, holding back the night, turning skies to day.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on what side of the world you're in. Welcome to Talk and Play. HalfLifeSistah is back, baby. You have officially entered into the Chit-Chat Vibe Session of the stream, baby. I have me today, my sidekick, assistant, and co-host, Sir Torfil. Please say hello to our people.
Hello, people.
I also have today my special guest co-host who's been with us for, I think, 2 weeks now, I think. The one and only, the sweet, the loving, supportive, and wonderful Big Groot. Say hello to our people, baby.
Hey, everybody.
Doing, baby. So lovely to hear your voice. So nice to have you both with me today. It's Friday, guys. I'm hoping it's litty for your titty, but we'll see how things go. Let me see who we have so far in chat. We have my baby Steph is in the house. Steph, I got to tell you, baby. Oh my God. I think I sent you a picture, yeah. I ate 2 packs of the candies, guys. The first pack was the first night. It just went. My favorite pack is gone. Here it is. Oh my God. This is my favorite candy of all time. My favorite candy. This is gone. And I ate that the first night. The whole thing. I didn't even eat lunch that day, right? It was Wednesday. Yeah, I didn't even eat lunch on Wednesday. I just ate that and I was happy. And then yesterday, I devoured this entire pack. Okay. And payback is a mother sucker because with all the sugar, it caused me to become dehydrated. And when I tell you my toes were doing this, it was doing this. Okay. I was jacked up for a good half hour. I had to sit in the tub, not in the tub, but on my little stool in the tub with my feet in hot water, hot, scalding hot water to relax my feet muscles. Baby, oh my God. So I had Wolf to get the rest of the candy and hide it from me because I have no self-control. The thing that's tricky about the candy you sent me, it's sweet, but it's not sweet like candy sweet in the US. You know what I'm saying? So they must be adding less sugar, not ingredients, because they had thousands of ingredients, but it definitely has a little less sugar. So it was really easy to eat and not feel too guilty. Baby, Groot, baby, let me tell you something right now. I was in trouble. So I had to hydrate, and I did a good job. I had a bunch of water and watermelon, and that gave me the electrolytes and things that I needed to get my body to relax, baby. Oh my God, it was horrible. So I'm on punishment now. I can't eat any more of the candy until another week or so, probably. We'll see what happens. Whatever. We also have Miss Luna Jono in the house. Chris is in the house, baby. Happy Friday, guys. So, Groot, anything new and exciting going on your end, baby? You've been vacationing now for a month. Anything new happening? Anything good?
The only good thing is the ability to just lay down and take a nap.
Oh, baby.
That's the best thing in the world. I did that today.
Great.
And it's a very funny feeling waking up on my own without an alarm or without the stress or pressure of getting up and having to be responsible for other people.
Yeah, it's an adjustment, right? Can you imagine being a entrepreneur working from home? Baby, the struggle is real. Oh my God, it's real. But I'm so happy that you've had time off and you've been relaxing, right? Since Wednesday, we spoke about you relaxing a little more. So you've been doing a little more relaxing since Wednesday, yeah?
Been doing my best.
Oh, baby. That means he has not been, guys. Okay? That's what that means, okay? Get it together. All right. Sir Teufel will be with us for a short time today. He has to go pick up my niece from the airport. We're going to, I'm so excited to see her this, anyway. So Teufel, anything other than that going on in your life, baby? What's popping?
No, my other daughter was asking because her vacation is almost over, and she says, is not having to do anything, is that what it's like to be retired? And I'm like, partially it is, but on the other hand, is you have something to look forward to, which is your next vacation. I have to be active to find actually shit to do to look forward to, because for me, every day is a vacation. So,
oh, that feels great, though, right? Damn. To not have to work or worry about working to pay your bills. That's awesome.
That's the part. That is the tricky part. I mean, I am very fortunate in that I am able to do that and don't have to kill myself till age 70 and still be broke afterwards.
I'm listening.
But so I am very fortunate the way I am. I don't think retirement holds the same lure for a lot of other people that
is
are dreading they are dreading the day that check goes down to $900 a month.
Yeah,
and that's
you're
it.
fortunate.
That's all they're going to get.
Yeah, it's really sad. It really is.
I mean, Social Security is based on an average of how much you earned. And if you spend your entire life on a minimum wage or slightly above job, you ain't getting shit. And you have to pay for Medicare. You have to pay for Part A and Part B. That's on $90 a month coming out of your $800, $900 a month. And Social Security is taxable. Thank you, Ronald Reagan.
All right, moving right along. Damn, ooh, he beat the hell out of that topic. But moving right along.
Kill time.
You did.
That was my hot topic for today. There you go.
My goodness, I appreciate it though. Mick Ace, stop what you're doing, guys. Welcome. Thank you for those of you who have welcomed Mick Ace to the chat. Hi, baby. How have you been, Sugar Pie? How's your back? How's your body feeling? Hope you all is well. Happy. I'm well and I'm very happy. I really am. Wow. Yeah, I'm not gonna talk about my grandbaby. I'm just so happy and so proud of him. Did you guys enjoy seeing him on Wednesday? Wasn't he adorable? I love him so much. He's so yummy. You remember your nieces with that young Groot?
Yeah, I pick on them all the time. My nephews too. I tell them that was my favorite age.
Really?
Because they couldn't talk and they couldn't move around too much. Yeah, that was it. That was perfect.
Now, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go.
No, were you or are you an affectionate uncle?
I am. I can't even. If I try to sit here and count the number of times I would wake up and find them in my bed after I put them in their bed, I would have probably $1 million right now. I can't think of the times that has happened. I've taught them the great art of annoying their mom and dad.
Oh my goodness.
Just, my sarcasm, my nerdy hobbies. They're wonderful kids, wonderful young men and ladies.
That's
now,
wonderful.
Oh God, they're growing up.
Yeah, they are. And your oldest is 18, you said?
19.
19.
No. Oh my gosh. She may be 20.
Wow.
I'm gonna have to check. I'm gonna have to double check.
Gotcha. Man, oh man. Yeah, it's crazy. I'm nervous. I mean, Shadow gets a little, sad sometimes when she think about her age and how she wants to be around for Orion, But I too think of that as well. I know I'm still young, but I think about that all the time, and I'm always thinking about dying. Gosh, I need therapy. But I'm looking forward to him getting older, but I'm so afraid of me getting older right along with him. I'm just scared. So I need to keep myself young as long as possible. You know what I'm saying? But that's good. I knew that you would be an affectionate uncle. I felt that. That's why I asked. Now, do they still give you hugs and kisses when they see you?
Yeah. and I'm affectionate, but I'm also a hardcore introvert. Like I will go home for family functions,
Uh-huh.
and I'll kind of, find a quiet spot and I'll park there,
Really?
and they'll either give me a hug or talk to me.
Oh, you're one of those
Um,
uncles. Okay.
yeah, or I'll just, especially Thanksgiving, I'll cook. Christmas, I'll
Mm-hmm.
cook, and I tell them
Oh.
if you're gonna be in the kitchen, give me 4 or 5 feet. Just don't come up behind me. Just give me room to get my
I
groove
I
on,
can
find my rhythm.
relate. I thought I was
uh,
the only one that was like that. I'm like, what are you doing in here? No, you can't help me. Thank you. I appreciate it though. Thank you. Get the hell out of my face.
and that's actually something I've loved doing, is encouraging them to get their hands dirty in the kitchen.
Mm.
They used to love that. Well, they still love it. My youngest niece has actually been sending me a lot of like pictures of her cooking things and trying new
Oh,
things.
that's
I'm
so
like, that
cool.
that's awesome.
That's so
And
cool.
um and I just want to say before I forget, I have that same fear of passing before I, get to see them reach certain
Oh,
milestones or
gotcha.
pass on certain knowledge. But we have
Mm-hmm.
all this technology resources. You
Gotcha. Yeah,
have a
yeah.
YouTube channel where you
Uh-huh.
have plenty of reactions and conversations, and he can enjoy that.
Oh my God, I thought about that the
And
other day. It's crazy you're saying that.
so, I mean, just take
Oh,
advantage and back up everything that you've recorded and leave it to him and go from there.
oh, speaking of recording something, you gave me an idea to maybe record me talking to him. And here's something he can reflect back on, just like just a simple recording of me talking to him and just explaining how I think of him and how I feel about him and what I hope for him. I'm gonna do that when the stream is over. I'm gonna do that. Wow. Okay. There you have it. Um, and there it is. Yeah. Wish Steph was here. And McA says he's pretty good, been busy with all the fruit growing around your house. Wait, is this something that you're doing or that's happening to you? Busy with all the fruit growing around your house. Wow. Speaking of growing things around your house, our daughter has started her venture in growing things herself. So she's growing cantaloupes, watermelons, all kind of, herbs and spices, and we're excited. She got they're budding and everything. I'm like, wow, okay, let's see what happens. You know what I'm saying? I've never had a green thumb. I can't grow any type of life plant. Living plant. I can't. Sir Twelfthel has a green thumb. That is glowing. It's a freaking neon green thumb. Okay, he can grow anything it seems, but I cannot. But she's doing a pretty good job. But okay. Now, Groot, do you have a hot topic for us, baby? Or what's happening?
I have a hot topic. Well, more so just a fun question, and I was in, would you rather have a rewind button in life or a pause button?
Ooh. Oh my God, that's
And I'm
heavy.
always thinking of the times that, I've had to breathe to keep from putting myself in a situation where
Ooh.
I'm going to lose my freedom or damage my reputation. And I'm like,
Same.
a pause button would come in handy just so I could
Ooh.
doop and just sit there and relax
Reset.
and reset.
So now this pause button, is it just like a little pause or is it like a break? Like a
it, everything pauses. Everything will pause, and you're free to move about and collect your thoughts, grab a drink, take a nap.
I think you know
Like,
what? If a person chose to drink and take a nap. Damn. Sleep on it. You know what I'm saying? Sleep on it. Thank you, Chris. Hey, baby. Chris came through. Thank you, Sugar Pie. Let me think, because I'm thinking that if it's a pause button, I mean, I wouldn't need the rewind button, baby. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm able to pause. Nah, rewind, because I can pause. The thing about me, if I'm being realistic, the thing about me, things fester. This pause, that's what I'm saying. Is it a pause or is it like a stop? It stops, because a pause is really short. I need like a whole week or 2 months, something like that. You know what I'm saying? So I think I would prefer to rewind, because if I'm just pausing for a little bit, Not enough time. Because things sit with me. If it sits with me. Yesterday we went out and we were contemplating going to get some pizza. And I like that New York style kind of pizza. That's what they would say. Big slices, cheesy. You can taste the flavor of the cheese and, marinara and all that stuff. So we walked into this place. Now, mind you, we're in a very predominantly Hispanic and white community. And, I'm not trying to make it about race, but a lot of Hispanics do not like black people, especially dark-skinned black women walking up in there thinking they all that. You know what I'm saying? This is what they probably think and perceive us as thinking of ourselves. So we walked into this establishment. I already had my guards up because, they don't really like to see us in their spaces. They're not used to seeing. It's like not even 1% black in this area. So they're not used to seeing us. You know what I'm saying? So I already had my guards up. And, excuse me, I went in there, my usual self, colorful and bright. And I'm like, good morning. She barely smiled. Didn't even want to look at us in our face. And I said, I'm looking for some really, home style kind of fresh pizza. And she looked at me with this very stale look and said, yeah, but that's all we sell here. So what do you want? I'm like, damn, okay. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. So that was enough for me to say, you know what? You don't want my I want to go with somebody. My money is wanted and my presence is welcomed. And I did not feel welcome. So I'm like, you know what? No, thank you. I said, and then she showed me the sizes. I'm like, those sizes are way too small for $5. $5 for a slice of pizza that's this big? You out of your mind. So I talked my daughter into just leaving. I'm like, no, thank you. Have a good day. And I just walked out, but I had to breathe. And I said something under my breath that was not very kind. And our daughter's much not like me. She's very refined and very chill and but I was ready to cut up in her. I'm like, I have my child and my grandchild in here. You gonna act like a fool? I was pissed. But now if I had a pause button in that moment, I would say I would have needed a pause button to pause and collect myself because it happened really fast. Because to rewind, no, I think I would prefer. No, I don't know. I'm thinking I would need a pause button. It depends on the situation. I'm so freaking long-winded, but it depends on the situation.
Pause makes no sense.
I think you're right because if I'm going to be able to rewind, I don't need a pause.
If you pause, you're still going to face the consequences of your actions the minute the pause is over. You said to keep you out of trouble, Groot. So if you punch somebody in the face and then you pause it, all you're doing is prolonging the fact that the cops show up. But if you can rewind, then you can just say, okay, I better not punch that fool in the face because the cops are standing around the corner. If you rewind in the pizza shop, you can just say, you know what? I really don't want to walk in there, and that way you don't put yourself in that predicament in the first place.
But no, he gave the option though, so I think my choice would be rewind. Pause. No, pause.
Rewind.
Yes. Yeah. Thank you. That's a pretty interesting question.
Yeah, because pausing only prolongs the inevitable. You're still going to end up having to face whatever it is you're pausing from, so you don't get an opportunity to fix anything. You're just prolonging the end result.
Yeah. But if you pause, you can get some time to think and collect yourself. That can work.
And then get arrested afterwards because the situation is still there.
Well, yeah, so that's why he's saying if you're pausing, you give yourself time to stop and think and breathe and to move past whatever you were feeling so you can work through it. So you don't have to have that moment to have to rewind time because you're able to stop and give yourself some time before you make that action.
And if you rewind, you just don't get yourself into that action in the first place. Then you don't have to worry about it.
Right, so it depends on the person.
Yeah.
So,
I have to get going, folks. It's been a pleasure.
Boy. Bye. Thank you for joining us.
Be safe, man.
He'll be safe, yeah. But that was a pretty interesting question you posed there, Groot. Pause or rewind? What about you, though, baby? Would you rather pause or rewind? Welcome to our new viewers.
I have the feeling I would probably abuse the rewind button. That's why I'm choosing the pause button. I think at my older age, I'm fairly decent at filling people out and also removing myself from situations at times. The pause button will more than likely be used while I'm at work. and that's it. But the rewind button, I can definitely see myself rewinding in that situation you were in yesterday because I would.
I would think
But that's
rewinding would be best in that moment. You're absolutely right.
yeah. I'm definitely on board with how can I work with addressing somebody's behavior and attitude in a way that I hope they reflect on, especially in a place like that. You're serving people all day. Check your attitude, check your
Yeah.
tone, smile and fake it till you make it. Like
Yeah.
you can't just be that dry person.
But-
And oof, yeah.
But they feel they can do that now because of how the climate is now. They can boldly just show who they really their true selves. They're not hiding anymore. They don't feel like they have to be polite. I mean, I had to kick out a doctor. I went to the doctor a year ago or so, and I think I told you guys about what happened. I had to kick her out of my room, and I had to curse her out, and I corrected her, and I reported her, and I had her. She was kind of crying. I'm like, I got time for this. Get the hell out of my face. Because she was very disrespectful and very dismissive, and she gaslit me and everything that I'm an educated patient. I'm not just going in there, oh, help me. I'm reading things, I'm researching, and I know my body, So if I'm going in there with information, don't diminish my intelligence, and don't, you know what I'm saying, gaslight me. Because everything that I pointed out to her after I checked her, she said, yes, that's true. I'm like, so then why are you, group baby, I'm not going to get into it because I'm getting all fired up all over again. But yeah, don't do me that way. Don't do me that way. I bet she wish she had a rewind button, because I told her, I said, get out. I opened her, said, get the hell out of here. Get on out of here. Get up out of here. And she got on up out of there. Horrible. Any whatever, child. Moving right along, get some of the messages. Not sure, but it did go through, Chris. Thank you, baby. It went through. Quick save, quick load option. Quick save, quick save, and a quick load option. Oh, that feels like Inception right there. A quick save and a quick load option. Oh, what would you prefer, Groot? A quick save or a quick load option?
Quick save.
Yeah.
And to me, that's probably similar to the rewind button, but a quick save, you can win the lotto.
Yes.
You can do a lot. Well, actually, it would be you'd have to have both the quick save to save and then reload. Huh. So it would be like a rewind button of sorts.
You're right. They go hand in hand. I tried to change things up. It ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work, Megates. It's not gonna work. All right, guys. Okay, so we have we're in the queue for now. We're gonna do like we have always been doing. I think. Do you guys prefer us just going right into the reaction and not taking a break? What about you, Groot? I didn't ask you before. I don't think, because you usually just they're lurking for me. But does it make more
Honestly,
sense?
Depends on you and how you feel, the vibe, and the energy of your stream and the day in itself.
Yeah.
A short break would probably give a few more people time to come in, but you can also kind of break it up if you want. Go into the reactions and then take a break and come back. And
Yeah, I think I like it this way. You're right, but go off of how I'm feeling. Okay. I think it depends if my family around the world needs theirs brought up first because of time restraints. Oh, you're saying, yeah, absolutely. Like Miss Luna's here, I'm gonna definitely get his done. And then I'll probably take a break after his too, and then come back and continue. That's muy importante. So do you work primarily from home, Groot?
only when I'm documenting or trying to research where a parent or child may be. Typically, they call us mobile workers because we are out in the field primarily. But if you're documenting or you need access to good Wi-Fi or connection, I'll come home or I'll go to the office and I'll do what I'm good at, and that's finding people
Good.
and pop
Okay.
up at their job. And
Oh my goodness.
I mean, if I've been trying your house for the past 2 weeks, heck, even if I've tried your home 3 days, and I gotta see this child and make sure he or she is okay, and you've just
Mm.
been dodging me, guess what? I will pop up at your job. You
Oh wow.
you get 3 days at minimum.
Now, have you ever had like any like scary run-ins with parents or guardians?
Yeah,
Oh my
and
goodness,
it
I can
just
imagine.
it always goes the same. I let them express their anger and frustration,
Mm-hmm.
and I let them know I'm I'm here for this particular reason. I don't know you. I don't know your home life, home situation, whatever, but we have a report that we have to address. I can go away today
Mm-hmm.
and I'll come back tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
If I leave again, I'm coming back with the police. Now, if I do
Ooh.
that, that means I have to go to court and I got to do all this stuff. And I always tell them I hate wearing a suit. Please don't make me wear a
Oh
suit.
wow.
Don't do this. Just
Don't do
work
this
with
to
me.
me.
And I also remind
Oh.
them that if I do take you to court, there's a chance you're going to be on YouTube. So let's just handle this here, please.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
so I mean, I get a kick out of. I'm gonna say it again. I live in Texas, Southeast Texas, and it's a lot of. It's a great town, great place, but it's also filled with racists and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
When I deal with a racist, I kind of just troll them. They don't ever want to shake my hand, but I
Really?
make them. Yeah, I don't care. You're
How
gonna
do
shake
they
my
how do
hand.
they how do they do it? I mean, like, how do you make them shake your hand?
I keep my hand extended. I,
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
for me, it's just a way to kind of get them to realize that I'm there. I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah.
I'm not, and I don't know how else to say it, but you know, some of these people, and I think you've touched on this without even realizing you were doing it. They were raised in a household where the norm was to beat a child and tell them to go
Mm.
sit down,
Uh-huh. Yeah.
to scream at a child
Yeah.
and tell them you're not allowed to talk back to me, even though your child just asked a simple question of why.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I like having the opportunity to teach them something different or show them something different if they give me the
Great.
chance to do so.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So before I forget, something you said earlier when we were talking about the pause and rewind, and I was sharing my story with at the pizza place yesterday. Um, yeah, like you like to try to I'm trying to make my brain muscles work. You try to when you're dealing with people like that are probably racist or what have you, you like to speak to them in a way that you can leave a message with them and that, you know, that it's not lost. And my problem is in moments like that, when I'm dealing with somebody like that, all rationale is gone. It's out the window. I have no patience, like zero tolerance and patience for people that are racist, sexist. You know, I have zero tolerance. So I don't have it in me to take time out of my day in that heat of a moment to try to ration and to educate you on something. I only have fire. So I need to work on that. I really do. I just can't do it.
I think you do. And I
You
think
think
you
I do,
can.
baby? Oh,
Yeah,
Lord.
I'm picturing a scenario where in the future Orion is 6 or 7 years old, and you have a similar encounter, and that will be a perfect opportunity for you to show him this is how you respond to ignorance. This is how you respond to people who quote unquote deem you unworthy. You
Ah,
show them your worth, and you do so in a way that's not the stereotypical reaction they see on BET, YouTube, the news.
so, okay. Thank you for that, baby. I appreciate you for seeing something in me that I am choosing not to see in myself. But you're right. When Maya was younger, of course, I pride myself on teaching her and educating her about how people may see her and how she should present herself, blah, blah, blah. But I don't think I've ever really taken opportunities to like show her how to deal with people like that. I've always just taught her how to present herself and to make people respect you. I don't know. I don't think I've ever done that though. I don't think I've ever had a moment like that. Now that I think about it, Group. But you know what? You saying that reminds me of yesterday because she was saying, "Mommy, when we're out together, you can't be acting like that. You can't." She's like, "Because if Orion, when he gets older, I can't have him." I'm saying, "But I would never do that with the baby. I would never do that. I would be an example, a better example. Because I was really heated. I'm like, I have my child here and my grandbaby. You acting all stank." I was pissed, Groot. Pissed. But I do know I do have to work on that. I really, really do. It's no bueno. I want to be a good example, and I want him to know how to handle these types of situations. And it cannot be him being a fireball like I am. Because if something happens to him, oh my God. Because he's emulating what I do, maybe. I don't know. So thank you for that, Groot. And that's a reminder that I need to be better. My nephew is here, Slick. Oh my gosh, how you doing, baby? I love you so much. I miss you so much. Why you doing us like this? Why you all hiding and stuff? He's such a workaholic, guys. He's such a hermit as well. But oh my gosh, baby, we gotta meet up real soon. Make it happen, okay? Thank you for stopping by to say hello. Thank you all for greeting my baby. Oh my goodness, we miss you so much. So much. You gotta come. We gotta come through. Seriously. Thank you guys. Y'all remember Slick, right? You remember Slick, Groot?
Name sounds familiar. I think
He made a lot of my music when I streamed back in the day.
that's right.
Yeah, my Halloween song and yeah, he made my music. He's my music person. He's a producer, guys. Just FYI, for those of you who may have forgotten or don't know. Doing big things. Alrighty. Well, our timer is up, Groot. This is a great, fun chit-chat session. I'm going to go ahead and end it on YouTube. To those of you who are watching on YouTube, please don't forget to follow me and to join me over on Twitch for the live reaction portion of the show. You can find my Twitch channel link in the description of the stream. Hope to see you guys then, okay? Say bye, Groot, for now.
See y'all later.